This is Emma Sears. If you have any questions, raise your hand. Racing Louisville, a winner tonight, 3-1. Emma had 2 goals in the win, and the win puts Racing in sixth place in the standings. Michael, before we get to your question, Emma, if you just want to give us your thoughts on the win and your performance as well.
Yeah, it was a really great win. I'm really proud of the group. I thought that we really weathered the storm there at the end. They were possessing in our defensive half for a good chunk of the last parts of the game, and we've fallen unlucky in previous games, late in games, and so I'm proud of us for sticking that out. This was our first time I found out getting 3 points on the road here at North Carolina, so that's super exciting. And that's also the first time I'm hearing that put us in sixth place. So that's also super exciting. So yeah, I'm just really happy to have gotten the win tonight.
Yeah, first result at North Carolina for Racing Louisville ever. Go ahead, Michael.
So 3 goals tonight, really good offensive performance. What was different in the second half versus the first half, or is just a little bit more cagey?
Yeah, I felt like the first half we didn't really have the spark and bite that we know that we can have as a group. And so I felt like that was the conversation at halftime. We knew that we had to come out in the second half and kind of just put on a different front than we did in the first half in order to get a result in the game. And I thought that everyone bought in really well to that. And I thought that that was the biggest difference maker in the second half for us.
Do you really think that energy kind of led to the 3 goals? Because it seemed like they were all really high energy goals, but kind of not directly from pressing, but a result of the press.
Yeah, I think that with all of those goals coming from similar things, I think that that just kind of bleeds into the identity that we have as a group. We're a high pressing team, and that's how we want to get other teams caught on their back heel. And so I thought that we did exactly that and took advantage of those opportunities.
Jeff Kassouf has a question. Go ahead, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Emma, for doing this. You had the high press turnover last week that led to the goal, the goals this week. I'm thinking back to July. Emma Hayes was talking with you of kind of refining those points of your game, and just wondering how you've kind of felt yourself individually progressing in these last few months as you've hit this stride and are now in that golden boot race.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me from those conversations and just taking everything and soaking everything in that I can from all the coaches that I have is mostly the consistency piece. And I think that I have been a lot more intentional with the way that I'm playing, and I think that that has ultimately benefited my game. And I feel like I found myself in a little bit more of like a flow state in games, and I'm not having to think as much, and it's kind of just coming naturally. And I think that these past few games, I've really hit my stride with that. And um, all credit to my teammates. I know that they back me and they're there for me, and I hear the encouragement from behind me each game, and I think that that helps boost my confidence a lot in the final third. And so yeah, just really leaning into that these last few games.
Thank you.
And Michael, you take the mic again. Michael Shaw, I think your hand is raised. Michael Shaw.
Yeah, sorry, I was
There you
on
go.
mute.
You're good.
One thing they mentioned on the broadcast that I was unaware of was this is your eighth goal on the road this year, so it's a lot of road goals. Is there anything unique about your ability to score goals on the road?
Um, I don't know. I don't know if I have an answer to that. I think that I don't approach games differently on the road than I do at home. I think that, as a striker, that's always the goal is to create chances for my teammates and also create chances and score goals myself. That's my job. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything unique to that.
Anybody else with any questions for Emma? Joe Havelda has a question. Go ahead, Joe.
All right, got here late and then couldn't figure out Zoom. Hey, Emma, we saw a bunch of Ohio State players in the stands tonight that seemed pretty excited about your and Kayla's performance. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, those are a few of my good friends from college. None of them actually went to Ohio State, but they are from Ohio, and so I think that that's where that kind of comes from. But yeah, it was super awesome to have them out there tonight. I could hear them on the field. They are from Charlotte, and so yeah, it's just always awesome to have familiar faces in the crowd.
It says Jonathan Lintner, but I'm fairly confident that's my friend Caden. Go ahead, Caden.
You got that right, Jeff. Emma, correct me if you're wrong, but I think you said in the past that your goal was to reach double-digit goals this season. You've done that now. First time in your career that you scored 2 goals in a game. Can you just sort of walk us through the beginning of the second half and sort of what you saw on both those finishes?
Yeah, thank you. That was indeed a goal of mine. So yeah, I'm super stoked about that. I think that the game plan this week was to be on our front foot in the press and get out their back line. I don't think that a ton of teams have put their back line under that amount of pressure. So we knew that we could take advantage of that. And I think that that's what helped gain the momentum for us in the second half. And so yeah, the first goal, I felt like that was bread and butter for me, getting into that spot in the box and just placing it in the corner. And then the second goal, I honestly don't really remember what happened. I know that Beth had just come onto the field and we got a free kick, and I was like, Beth, you're gonna get this one, like score this one. And I remember it felt kind of slow motion. She headed the ball back across the box, and then I think I like tried to side volley it. I don't know. I need to watch it back, but yeah, no, that was just really awesome. And I felt like that last goal really put the nail in the coffin for us. So that felt really great.
Any other questions for Emma? We've got Kayla and Bev yet to go.
I mean,
Going
I'll
once,
just
going
say that
twice. Go ahead,
watching
Joe.
that second goal at home with replays, I still don't understand how it went in. So if you
Okay.
figure it out later, come back and let us know.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna go watch it right now.
Congrats on the win and your performance tonight, Emma. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.